So, how's it going? What's new in the world of you? Getting a headache. Great. Good time. The new Star Wars game looks good, but like nothing really shines about it, you know? There's nothing about it that's like wowed me. Looks okay. Better than looking bad, I guess. I think I'll enjoy it for what it is, but it's definitely nothing special. From what I've seen, at least. The Force stuff looks really fun, though. And that's, I think, what will hold the game. The Force stuff, I really do think will keep you playing it till the end. You don't really know much about the main character, and I'm afraid, knowing EA, I'm afraid he's going to be the blandest, dullest main character you'll ever come across in a game. Like, that's just EA's MO. They just make bland frickin' protagonists. Pepper Dog, thank you for the 18 months of support. Thank you so much for the resub. Then again, it's not EA, it is Respawn. And Cooper was pretty boring, and, was that his name? Whatever the main character was in Titanfall 2. He was the most blandest character ever. The only reason why it shined was because of the frickin' Titan and the creative levels. So, I mean, I have faith in Respawn in making creative levels. And with how the gameplay is, with the Force stuff, you can really play around, which will be really fun. Like stopping a person in their bullet, and then moving them in front of their own bullet. That was the highlight, obviously, and I hope there's more stuff like that. A mod that adds things to the game. Isn't that what every mod does? It adds things to the game? I guess there's some mod to take away things from the game. $18 months though, Pepper Dog. Thank you again for that resub, man. Haven't seen you in chat, but I do appreciate your support. I'm off camera, or I'm kind of off camera, but it's a very comfortable position, so I don't care. Well, I have the worst memory. I know Bethesda. It's Bethesda and Microsoft tomorrow, right? And Devolver Digital. I think tomorrow will be the best day, to be honest. Microsoft will be the best conference. Since Sony isn't there, we're going to see all the third-party stuff at Microsoft. You're not going to see third-party stuff at anything else but Microsoft. PC Gamer Show could have some good third-party stuff, but I think Microsoft will have all the big heavy hitters. You're going to see that From Software game. We'll see Capcom games, Sega games. All the third-party stuff will be at Microsoft. And not only that, but Microsoft last year bought out like 500 freaking studios, so I'm sure they'll all show something. Yeah, that EA thing, it makes sense why they didn't do a press conference, because it was so flippin' dull. They showed, what, frickin' 3 games? Talked about each for like 15 minutes? So no wonder they didn't do a press conference. There wasn't anything worth showing, honestly. Waste their time with. The only thing new was Star Wars, right? was, hey, here's the new Star Wars game. Here's additional content for Battlefield 5. Here's our stupid sports games. Like, that's all it was. It's really, really, really bad. Oh, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but there wasn't enough content to do a conference, which just makes sense why they did that. Oh yeah, Apex. I don't freaking care about Apex, man. I just couldn't get into that game to begin with. Oh. So today, I ate sushi for lunch. Sizable portion size. Then dinner, we went to a freaking Mexican restaurant. Chimichanga, rice, beans, salsa, guacamole. And I'm like, let's go get blizzards now, after my cheeks are puffed out from being so fat. Then I went and get a large blizzard. I'm not hungry at all. I feel like I'm gonna die, but I eat the entire large blizzard. And now I'm dying. You're currently watching me die right now. Final Fantasy Remake comes out tomorrow? What? Oh, yes. Final Fantasy VII Remake comes out tomorrow. So does the PlayStation 70. Square Enix conference is Monday. So we won't... I'm 90% sure that Square Enix conference, they'll give us a release date for the Final Fantasy VII remake. They have to give us a release date. They've been sitting on it too long. Square Enix really needs to stop sitting on games for so long, man. Every game takes them like 10 years, and it's just like, that cannot be financially beneficial to them at all to sit on games for so long. Yeah, they'll show that Avengers game, and I don't care. I would bet money that this friggin' Avengers game is gonna be a persistent game revolving around microtransactions. I bet money that's what that Avengers game is gonna be. Every time I get a blizzard, I'm like, I should just get a medium or small. And I never do. I wish I hadn't done anything today. I wish I just laid in bed. I must have got up too early today because I took like an hour and a half nap earlier. I don't know why. I was just dead tired. I haven't done that in ages. Ate so much, I just wanted to just curl up and die. It's because I've just been... like, this week's going to be awful. I spent 3 weeks losing the weight that I had gained. Lost it all. Back down to my goal weight. And now, this week, I'm going to gain it all back. Because I freaking bought all this junk food for E3. I'm not gonna eat it all though. I'm gonna give the rest. I'm gonna eat a little bit of it and then give the rest to like my friggin' nieces and nephews. I'm not eating it all. Yeah, I've heard about Overwatch 2. They canceled another StarCraft game, another shooter StarCraft game, to work on another like Overwatch. It's either going to be Overwatch 2 or just like an extended mode of Overwatch. The rumor is that it's going to be PvE and it's going to be Left 4 Dead-esque. Like like 4 people going through like a campaign together. That would be really cool, actually. I would love that. Just like going through a designed, nice, well put together like level, killing things with friends, PvE style, as Overwatch characters, and I would just be Reinhardt the whole time. That would be so good. That would be so good. I hope that rumor is true, man, because I would totally get back into Overwatch. I love Overwatch characters, man. I love how they play, and I love everything about it, except I hate everything about the Overwatch culture and the PvP side. Some of the most toxic people you'll ever meet. And it's not fun. You'll join in and everyone's screaming at you to play as a different character, and like, it's just, Overwatch is awful. It was fun at first, but then it turned into this freaking meta, and then everyone just got so snobby about it. Bad community. But I love the characters and their moves and everything, so I'd really be down for a freaking Overwatch PvE going through a level. And that is what the rumor is. But yeah, so Blizzard has canceled StarCraft Ghosts in the 90s. A very, very well-along game that was like nearing completion. Canceled it. They were working on another StarCraft first-person shooter game, and they canceled that just recently for whatever they're doing with Overwatch. StarCraft gets shanked, or Overwatch gets pushed aside so much at that company. It's weird. The other day, Jed and Khan played Overwatch and it ran horribly. What do you mean it ran horribly? Khan was telling me that. He said he was streaming and it was like, it ran bad. And I'm like, Khan has perfect specs for streaming. He shouldn't be having bad performance. That guy does not know how to freaking optimize his streaming. He just doesn't, like, just watch a guide, dude. Watch a tutorial. Match the settings and you're good to go. It only jittered on Overwatch. Huh. I wonder what... I just wonder what... rendering he's doing. I wonder if he's doing... NVENC or whatever. What are they called? Stream. I can't change any settings. I know I can, but let me look at the settings at least. Software, hardware. I wonder if he's using that encoder. And I wonder what frame rate he's streaming at and resolution as well, because that's going to really affect you as well. That's weird that it only jittered on Overwatch. Who cares? Don't play Overwatch then. Well, the reason Fear did that is because it's an older game, and it's just like not that optimized for modern systems. Overwatch shouldn't jitter at all. He should just Google the problem, because plenty of people stream Overwatch. So I'm sure someone's come across that issue and has come up with a solution. So Jed's back to playing games. Finally, he got a new job or a new position at his work, so we'll be available to play it sometimes at night. The problem is they always want to play like at freaking like midnight my time, and I go to bed at midnight. It's like, let's play, and it's like, I'm going to bed, man. That's another thing. They take so long to get going. It's like, let's play a game. Okay, log on to TeamSpeak. Talk. An hour has passed. Are we gonna play? Yeah, let's play. And it's like, well, it's too late now. I don't have Katana Zero. That game does look good, though. I heard it's pretty good. I don't have it, though. I'm actually looking forward to getting back into Battlefield 5. I've been craving it, and finally, thank the Lord, we're getting new maps. Well, no, the reason why we just take forever to play is because Con and Jet don't shut up, and they just talk and talk and talk and talk. They're just slow to get going, you know? It's like, are we gonna play, or I need to go to bed soon? Apparently we're gonna play Battlefield together, and I just don't know how that's gonna work with Con's ping. He's gonna cross the freaking world. At least we all have modern systems now. Because last time when we were playing, Jed and Con had like freaking 10-year-old machines that just barely ran anything. But now they have good systems. So this should be cool. Did you guys ever see how freaking Ghost Recon Wildlands ran when we played? It was so awful, and it was because of their systems, I found out. Because it runs fine on modern systems, but their systems were so bad that the game just couldn't handle it, and everything was just glitched. The freaking physics and everything was just glitched because their systems were so jank. Now, is Battalion 1944, is that just like Counter-Strike? World War II Counter-Strike? That's what it looks like. I don't like Counter-Strike, and I think that's what that game is. It's more like a Counter-Strike type shooter. I've just never liked Counter-Strike, man. I've never gotten into that game. I don't know what to do tonight. I wasn't going to stream, but then I'm like, but I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow night, so I probably better stream tonight. So here I am. How are you? Did anybody watch that? Man, I watched a little bit of that Nintendo stream. Nintendo just doesn't know what they're doing, I swear. Look, I don't want to stream E3. I've decided. I want to, but at the same time I don't want to. I want to enjoy E3. And if I stream it, it'll be more stressful, and I just want to sit back and enjoy E3. So I don't think I'm going to stream E3. I'll just tweet my opinions like I usually do. E3 is my time. The summer of Austin. What are you doing? Streaming's stressful. Streaming is just nothing but stressful for me. It's always, not always, it's just that's how it is now. You have no idea how stressful streaming is for me now. It sucks. If I like had a job or something and I made money that way and then I just could stream at my leisure, then I'd just stream whatever the frick, you know? Ever since money became involved with streaming, it's just become so stressful. It's just weird. Such a weird thing that happened. Don't get me wrong, I still enjoy streaming. But it's still just weird. This weird mechanic in my head that's just like, oh no, money. No, I don't have any interest in WoW Classic. I can't get into MMOs anymore. I want to. I always want to get into MMOs. Like Elder Scrolls Online. I just want to play the crap out of that game. I own it, and when I start it up, I'll play it, and I'll be like, alright, I'm done. It's this weird mental thing in my head. The only time I was ever into an MMO was when WoW was in its prime. I played WoW up to like level 60-something. I bought Burning Crusade, I bought, I think, 2 more expansions after that, and I like never even played them. And I'm like, I think I'm done with MMOs. When a game doesn't end, I shut down. I can't do it. I want a game to have a beginning and an end, and if it doesn't, I can't get into it. My mind when playing a game is like, yeah, we're working towards the end. This is a journey. We're gonna beat this thing. And then when it's an MMO, it's like, there's no end goal here other than grind and get gear, and that's just not enough for me. But WoW's, World of Warcraft's frickin' just the pure splendor, the pure, like, wonder and imagination and exploration, that held me for many hours. WoW was so freaking amazing at the time, dudes. WoW was my first MMO that I ever played. I booted up with the trial version, and I get to Stormwind, the city of Stormwind, and my jaw was just like my mouth was just dropped, and I'm like, this is a fully realized city. I have never played a game in my life with such a fully realized city. You have a freaking market where all the shops are. There's houses. There's a castle you can go into, and you can go into all these buildings. I was freaking floored by that. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, why isn't this in a single player game? This giant kind of city like this. I was freaking floored, man, and that kind of wonder and awe just held me for a long time in WoW. The exploration, just the size of the world blew me away too. Like, I'm like, no game has made a world this big that I've played ever, and I just couldn't believe how large it was. It was just so big and grand. And just seeing other players running around, it was just such an experience. Never get that kind of experience again. First time experience was pretty crazy. Oh gosh, and then I remember I played the beta or something of Terra. Played the crap out of the beta with Tate. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna buy this. And I bought the game. I pre-ordered it and everything. And I didn't play it once after the game came back out. I pre-ordered Terra. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play it. And I never even touched it when it released. Oh, yeah. How much money have I wasted on video games that I've never played? I wonder. I don't even want to know. Yeah, do a headbang. Headbang to the music. Yeah, rock out. Oh, Ginger, you spaz. What she was doing there, she always does it. She chews on paper, and the paper will, like, tickle her eye as she's chewing on it, or, like, sitting, like, you know, brush against her eye. And so she'll just sit and shake her head. Keep chewing on it, and just keep, like, shaking her head as it's, like, tickling her eyeball. That's why she just sits and, like, shakes her head like that when she's chewing on stuff. Oh, she's such a ball of energy in the springtime. It's so hard to keep her under control. I'm trying to play a game and she's just everywhere, trying to hump everything, just chewing on everything. Like, slow down, man. I'm too old for this. Man, I'm on the ropes. I'm on the... I always say on the ropes, but I'm on the fence about, my family's going to Disneyland in September. And it's like, it'll cost me like $400. Do I do it or do I not do it? One of the things stressing me out is leaving Jinjo for 4 days, even though my sister will look after her. All animals are freaking horny in the spring. It's just their natural thing. They mate in the spring, then their offspring will be able to survive because they don't have to live through a winter, you know? So springtime's the natural point where they freaking hump around. Hump around, hump around. Man, but I really do want to go to Disneyland. They got the freaking Star Wars land. Oh! I wish they'd go next year. I tried to convince my mom. Go next year. Not this year. But she won't. You just pulled a feather out, you frick! I'm gonna kick your butt! Look, she's just sitting there preening, and then she'll yank a feather out like a frickin' idiot. I thought I got rid of the flex command. What the frick? Look at... She was so fully feathered for a time, and now she's slowly pulling her feathers out again. Bald chest. Slowly getting lower and lower in the balding area. How much is Disneyland? It's probably worth like trillions of dollars. So Terra's still a thing, huh? Wonder how active that game is. It's not that bad to go to Disneyland. Like I said, it would cost me $400 for 4 days. That includes the hotel visit, so that's honestly not that bad. I thought it would be more than that. Last time I went, we paid more, I think, because we went to stupid SeaWorld. SeaWorld's so boring, by the way. Yeah, $400 for 4 days. That's pretty dang good. And it's like, well, they're going in September, so I have time to think about it. No, she's buying the tickets Monday. So, I gotta decide. $400. It wouldn't be that big of a deal if I hadn't wasted $300 on this useless graphics card. And then another $300 on this useless mattress that hurt my back. That's $600 I wasted. $600 that went nowhere. That could have went to Disneyland. But no, I bought a new mattress because I need a new mattress that will destroy my back and cramp up my muscles. I need a new graphics card that doesn't work. Money sucks. When we get the Star Trek world future where we don't have to pay for anything. The heck is this track? I probably ought to just try RMAing that card again just to see if they'll find an issue with it. There is 1000% clearly something wrong with that card. Doesn't work in this PC, doesn't work in my other PC. Well, I mean, it works, and then it doesn't work, and then it does, and then it doesn't. Seriously, what is this crap? Man, I want to stream E3, I do, but I don't. It's such a weird thing. Because I want it, you guys want to watch me stream it, but I want to watch other people stream it. You know? I want to be a friggin' spectator too, but I can't if I stream it. And it's my favorite time of the year, so I'm not gonna. Not gonna. Who cares? Live stream their live stream. That would be such a scummy thing to do. No, I'm not. I would never restream someone's stream. That's scummy. You do not do that. That's just etiquette. They're streaming so that they can get their audience. I don't want to stream and take away potential views from them, you know? Yeah. The world of money. It's always about money. Oh yeah, let's see how their Patreon's doing. I watch, who I watch is Easy Allies. I've been watching them since 2010, 2011, 2012, around then time. They were game trailers. The game trailers dudes. I've been a game trailers fan since like 2008. I didn't start watching like their user created content until like 2010 or 11. Well, they've been around since like 2006, man. I've been watching them since that time, but game trailers went under and then they started Patreon and now they're Easy Allies. And that's who I actually, the only Patreon I've ever given money to is them. I do it every month because they have entertained me for many of years. Why do you have like a feather in your nose? There you go. Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen it. Look, I'll give you a demonstration. I was watching this live when it happened. I'm sure many of you have seen this. Game trailers, Shenmue 3 reaction. You've seen it, right? You've all seen it. Well, it was like a back-to-back thing. Seriously, this will go down as the best E3 ever. Nothing will top this. It was Final Fantasy VII Remake, Right after that, Shenmue 3. It was freaking insane. Best E3 ever. But yeah, I was watching these guys live, and I was reacting along with them. But this is a pretty notorious reaction image or video. I love watching these. I love watching reaction videos.
Final Fantasy has a long history on PlayStation.
Stop it!
We're excited to show you a world premiere of the newest addition to the franchise. Let's take a look.
Yeah, they're not doing 7. 7 is dead forever.
This is not 14.
What? Chibi 7. This is the 7 reboot.
As memories lost are slowly drawn back in.
What the F?
Two siblings embark on an adventure unlike any before.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to Grimoire.
Because look, they do this stupid, dumb, whatever the frick this is. Did this ever get come out? Whatever the heck this is. Some crappy, chibi Final Fantasy crap.
Or turn tall enough for them to ride on you. Join forces with adorably familiar
battle,
heroes and heroines.
It did come out. I don't even remember hearing anything about it.
PS4.
They may be small in stature, but the fate that awaits them is
Cloud. There we go. Sell them all. Sell Cloud every time. Must be nice.
See, gosh, this was such a crazy conference. Because they're like, oh yeah, some dumb,
I
yeah,
wonder if
yeah.
it's free to play.
They put something out on the Vita.
Now that adorable world of Final Fantasy will be released exclusively on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita in 2016.
Gosh, like
Now, many
this
years ago,
E3 was
Square
you were
Enix
just
released a
sweating.
groundbreaking title that went on to become one of the most beloved games in
bastard.
PlayStation and video
Adam,
game history.
Don't be cool, dude. Don't do it, you.
Tonight,
Like everyone's just like,
proud to announce that by popular demand, we have a very special treat for everyone.
No.
No.
Everyone settle down. It's not possible.
Long ago, we looked upon a foreboding sky.
Holy F.
The memory
real?
of a star that threatened all
They did
burns
both?
eternal in our hearts.
Oh my god.
What the?
In its wake,
It's
silence. Yet with
You
each
maniacs!
falling
No. What are you doing? Midgar looks exactly like that. What are you doing?
If this isn't it.
What are you doing? This is it.
again.
E3, what are you doing?
But after the long calm, there are now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear.
I'm still
But
not
let us
believing it.
embrace
This isn't real.
whatever
This
it
ain't
brings.
right. How did they keep this secret?
For they are coming back.
Christ.
Barrett. Oh my god. No.
The promise has been made.
This ain't real. It's a movie.
This ain't real.
No,
This ain't real.
It's gotta be like a movie or something. No. Go.
Little bit of excitement.
This is the greatest conference.
We're proud to announce that Final Fantasy VII Remake is coming first
wait,
to
he's saying the date.
PlayStation 4.
Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! What is happening?
E3, what have you done?
Oh jeez.
They're slaying.
Now,
What did
our
they do
joint
at
partnership
Why,
with Evolver
why show the
Digital
other thing?
has brought us very unique titles from developers all around the
That
world.
might have been them.
Okay, we got some indies now. We got some indies. It's time to cool off.
I can't handle this.
Okay.
I can't handle this, dude. Are they also?
This cool off.
Are they also doing the port then?
Oh my god, dude.
So here's something you need to know. This guy here, Huber, Shenmue was like one of the. It's like his second favorite game ever made. Shenmue 1 and 2, and he's just obsessed with the series. And like, with me, Shenmue being one of my favorite games ever, like Shenmue 3 was like it's gone. It's It's been like 20 years. This game's never... It's gone. The guy left Sega. Shenmue 3 is gone. It's never going to happen. It was too expensive. We'll never get the conclusion of that series, right? I was freaking out right along with him when that got announced.
I'm going nuts right now.
Shenmue 3 was kickstarted, yes. It was one of the most successful Kickstarters ever.
The logo and the word remake. Perfection. Perfection.
Redemption. It was redemption.
All the time. Please.
And then right after this,
It won't be out for like 5 years.
Right.
At least
Right.
in the future,
Start waving.
continues to
I'm just trying to stay focused.
Devoted fans have
How do they
funded
do
some
that
amazing
now
games
and not
for
have the,
PS4 via
the Square
Kickstarter.
Enix one in a couple like tomorrow?
Octodad,
How is he
Broken
directing
Age,
That's the deal.
Splatoon, and Sports Friends.
Ow!
No, he's not. He's
Now
not.
recently,
He's done with 50.
a developer told
God
us that they're bringing
Hand,
back a fan
not
favorite
hands.
Kickstarter for PC and PS4.
they should call it God Hands.
Alright.
Now, this
That'd
is
be
very
cool.
much their
I've
project.
got my composure.
I'd
back.
love another
We
God
will
Hand.
celebrate the announcement on our stage.
Listen, that's hilarious. Kyle's like, I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Calm
I've
down.
got my composure back.
But we
I'm
want
pro-
to
I'm a
celebrate the
professional.
announcement on our
Get my
stage.
composure back. I'm a professional. And then,
PlayStation fans have been very,
Oh, yeah.
very.
Sick. What's
What's
that?
that?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Dude, this is a crazy conference.
Shenmue 3 will be the story you have waited for, but this Kickstarter
Three, no, he said
will be
three.
real
That's
success.
confirmed number
When
three.
you choose to make it the full-on
game
Shenmue
right there.
experience you have dreams of.
Dude, every dream
The
has
fate of Shenmue is in your
Every
hands
dream!
now.
How much? Get to all of it. Take off my.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Yu Suzuki.
Oh my god.
Take everything I have. He's crying. There's tears in his eyes.
Oh my god, how bummed is Ben Moore right now?
Are we ready to get started?
Okay, let's count down.
Count it down, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2.
How quick? How quick? Bets, how quick is this thing fun?
It's funded tomorrow.
It's already funded.
This guy's crying too. He's there with you.
Today is very exciting. I hope we can make
that that's like a dead relative coming back to life. Like that's how it is. Like seriously, that's how it felt when that was announced. It's like a dead, like a beloved aunt, pet or a loved one just coming back to life. It was insane. That's why I watch these guys. I love how they react to stuff. They're similar to me with their freaking hype levels. So if you want to watch someone react to EA, E3, not EA, just check them out on Twitch. They're going to stream everything, every conference. And they're on the show floor too, so they say they go and play the games and have their impressions and stuff. It's cool. I freaking love reaction videos though. Like I love watching reactions to like Game of Thrones stuff. Oh, Maximilian Dude. Maximilian Dude has an amazing reaction to this game. Because Maximilian Dude's favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy VII. Max has pretty good reactions. This is a Smash reaction, which is really good to watch.
Squall. What the fuck? They have Tifa. They probably can't do Cloud because he's a pretty much his own. What the fuck? That's weird that he's in a Nintendo game. All right, it's the end. You have to show us something on Smash. Give us the ballot. Please, Reggie, let's see the ballot. Fuck you. No. No. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hang on. Chill the fuck out, Sakurai! Oh my god! No fucking way! No fucking way! Dude! Dude! How the shit is this real? How is it real? Oh my... Oh my god, I love video games so much! I thought it was gonna be FF7, like an FF7 trailer for like the new system. Holy shit! What? How the fuck is this fucking possible? How does this shit even happen? He wasn't even on a Nintendo game. Oh my god, you get to play as Headband Children. It's fucking done. It's done. Smash Brothers is like the greatest game ever made. Oh my god, he has like limit breaks for all of his fucking moves. Dude! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is impossible. What the fuck am I looking at?
Ow, Jinjo!
I am never gonna stop playing this game. I am never gonna stop. Oh my god, there's a fucking Midgar stage. You can do summons. Fuck it, do I get to race chocobos and snowboard? What? Jesus, there's a billion of them. This is the greatest fucking game ever.
My Sekiro reactions. I don't like watching my reactions. I cringe at my reactions. What is his reaction to the Final Fantasy VII remakes? I don't even know if Have I seen his reaction to that? I had to have.
Previously on Max Reacts to Final Fantasy
Oh,
VII.
right, I have seen this.
Now, 3 generations back to the PlayStation.
That's right, I remember this.
Are you fucking shitting me?
With the upscaled original graphics.
Upscaled fucking graphics. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, dude. Thank you so much for the 1080p PS1 game. Why would you give that guy stage time? No, fuck this. That's fucking ridiculous. God.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome back.
This is exactly what I wanted.
It's like a mobile
Sony,
game.
this is exactly what I wanted.
Now, many years ago, Square Enix released a groundbreaking title that went on to become one of the most beloved games.
What is that? Is that a live stream? Is that a fucking live stream?
Tonight, I am proud to announce that by popular demand,
Hold on to your
we have
butts!
a very special treat for everyone.
Hold on to your butts! Oh, fuck!
Long ago, we looked upon a foreboding sky. A memory of the star that threatened all burns eternal in our hearts.
Wow, what a remake.
Yeah, the slide.
In its wake came an age of silence.
When I saw this, I thought it was I was 100% sure it was a movie. I'm like, they're just making a movie of it. They're not gonna make a game.
Yet with each fond remembrance, we knew those in.
It looks super fucking cool! Oh, fucking music!
Someday we would see them again. Perhaps it was no more than wishful thinking.
Don't be a movie. Don't be a movie.
That's what everybody was like. It's gonna be a movie.
They'll never come
I'm okay with them.
They'll never come out.
If they took him off that to work on this, I'm okay with it. Don't be a movie.
Now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear.
Totally gonna be a
But
movie.
let us embrace whatever it brings.
I don't want to believe it.
Look at it already.
Are coming back.
Oh my fucking god! No way! Oh, my body!
Wait for it.
Yes!
Play it first!
They pushed the fucking button! Emergency! That's fucking happening!
In case of emergency, Final Fantasy VII Remake. That's funny. Oh. They merged Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X. Where the frick have you heard that? I have never heard that ever. I have never heard that. In any website ever have I heard that. Prove it to me that they've done that. You're gonna make me Google it, aren't you? Final Fantasy 7 and 10. Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 10 share the same world, but to what extent? What? The small indication that they share the same universe as character Shinra in Final Fantasy X, who might have something to do with Shinra Industries in Final Fantasy. What? They could just be using the same name, like Biggs and Wedge. How does that mean they're in the same world? Biggs and Wedge, Sid and Sid. There's always like shared names across games. That doesn't mean they're all in the same freaking universe. What was my reaction to Resident Evil 2? I don't even remember it. These Yellies had a pretty good reaction.
Bloodhound!
Bloodhound, dude!
Bloodhound! Don't show yourself though, Sam Lake. Love you, but don't do it.
And I think the audience response was appropriate.
Yeah.
People are stoked on that. That was a good trailer. That was amazing.
They tricked me with those floating boards.
Right. Some sort of rats game?
Tiny thing?
Oh wait, I remember my reaction to it now. I'm like, oh yeah, another zombie. This is Resident Evil 2! I was like, it was like a kind of a brain fart moment. I was like, oh boy, another zombie. Wait a minute! Reaction to a reaction? What? No. These is all of them. These guys are just off camera, so they had another camera on them. They're all in the same room.
I think this is Tom Thumb. Is that?
It wouldn't be Ant-Man, right? Like,
Dude, what if it's Leon?
It's not.
No way.
They've done weirder things though.
Yeah. I think that was a PS1 controller for a reason.
Stay back, sir. This is zombie. It's over. It's it! That's it!
It's it! It's it!
It's the rat point of view.
It's it! It's it!
Yes, dude.
Yes!
Yep,
Yes!
yep,
Yes!
yep.
Yes!
That was you,
Yes!
Whoa. They're going in, Hubert.
That's
Leon,
Leon,
baby.
baby.
That's Leon, baby! Yes! 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 Leon! Yes!
Jesus Christ.
What a cut!
My account. Always a pleasure.
Oh.
Attention.
Was that Wesker?
No, is it where
Money's in my account?
Don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, change the story. You do not hesitate.
Wow.
Man, this was such a good trailer. Holy crap.
Surprised you made it this far.
Max reacts. I don't know if I've seen his reaction to this.
Holy shit.
Oh, the goosebumps, man. This was insane. Gosh, because we had no idea, right? We were thinking a Resident Evil 2 remake. We had no idea what they were going to do, right? No idea.
Oh my god.
Will you help me? Of course. It's an impressive display of strength.
Mr. X.
But we never meant for this.
This is a
That's Mr. X.
Yes! Liquor, dude! Oh, yes. Ada.
Ada.
It's coming. It's coming back.
Yes! Yes! So good! Yes! So good!
So.
Whoa!
rolling right.
Doom Eternal reaction. Who has a Doom Eternal reaction? I've never seen a reaction to that, I don't think. Max ability dude Resident Evil 2 remake. That's reaction. It's weird that they had two trailers at E3. And there was this trailer and another trailer. It's really weird how they had two different trailers.
Wait. Everyone hold on to your fucking butts.
Resident Evil 2 Remake does have a first-person mode. It's just a mod. It works well.
Resident Evil. You're a rat. Resident Evil 2. Everyone hold on to your fucking butts right now.
Man, he called that quick. Jeez.
Hold on.
Stream being a bit weird with the audio. Huh? Bit weird with the audio. Huh? I'm fine. Hello? I'm fine. Hello? Oh, geez. Ginger just hurt herself. It's over.
Look for clues.
Spotty again? What? Spotty again? What? What? Hold on. I have never had this issue before, I don't think. Blah 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 blah. What? Why? Why, chat? Why would this cause my mic to jank up? What? What? What the crap? I don't know how to solve this. I don't know how to solve I just won't talk during this. Wait, is the video janky or is it just my mic? Hold on, let me see. Wait, the video's janky too? What is going on? What is going on? It wasn't doing it with the last video, right? It just started with this video, right? Oh, jeez, Jinjo. No, that's not another bird. Stop trying to hump me. Stop! I'm so confused what's going on, Chad. Now I'm pausing the video and I'm talking. Hello, hello, hello. Now I'm pausing the video and I'm talking. Hello, hello. What the crap? Alright, we won't watch this video. What if I change the... Chat, what is going on? Listen, I just want to watch the reaction. I don't care. What if I mute it? Am I janky? Am I janky? Tell me if I'm janky or not while this is muted. And see, chat, there's another example of why I don't want to stream E3. What if this crap starts happening and everyone's like, oh, your audio's crappy. Then I gotta try and worry about that while I'm watching and trying to enjoy E3. See? It's just technical issues is always a thing. It's just technical issues is always a thing. Why is it fine? Let's load up another video just to see. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. It's just broken now. So now it's just broken. It's just broken. I have zero idea what it could be. I have zero clue what could cause the issue. I actually have a feeling if I played anything now it would do that. Let's see if I play like my music and doing it at the same time. I'm gonna play my music and talk. It's probably janked up now, isn't it? Isn't it? Probably janked up now, isn't it? Yep. Isn't it? So if I have my freaking audio playing with my mic, something breaks. It just broke. This is the magic world of technical nonsense. It just doesn't make sense. I guess I could do this. Let's try it, even though it won't fix it. No, there's no bird! Ow! Why'd you bite me? That bird's a maniac. Why'd you bite me? Alright, let's see if that fixed it. It's all fixed now. I'm a genius. I fixed it. I'm a genius. I fixed it. I have no idea, chat. I have no idea. The only thing I can think of is to restart my stream. And I have no idea, because what? What? What's wrong? My mic works fine, right? And then if I play audio, then it breaks. You know what? I'll restart my computer. That's what I'll do. I'll just start my PC. this PC, not my streaming rig. We'll try that real quick. Just to see if that solves it. What the crap? Seriously, the magical world of the internet or the computers is just. Oh geez, Shinjo, don't chirp with this crappy mic, please. This is just like hitting home why I don't want to stream E3. It's so stressful, man. Like, why did this happen? We've been streaming an hour and 20 minutes and it's been fine, and then just bam. I'm pretty quiet because if I turn this mic up, trust me, you're happy that this is a quiet mic. Trust me. Okay, let's try it again. And if it's broken, then I give up. Music, 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 music. This is broke. It's broke. It's busted. I don't want to restart my stream. It's not my mic because the audio is doing it too, right? Wait, is it my desktop audio? Wait, you can't even hear the audio. What? You can't even hear the desktop audio. There's like some streams crossed or something. There's like some streams crossed or something. I'm gonna have to restart. I'll just be right back, okay? I hope this doesn't become a frequent thing that just starts happening because you know how my luck is with this crap. Be right back!